Ano ba yung epekto ng mga amag, Dok? Kasi nakikita natin madalas yan sa mga sulok-sulok, di ba? Okay, mga pagkain minsan, di ba? Na parang matagal nang hindi nakakain. Makikita mo na punong-puno na ng amag. Ano ba epekto sa katawan nun, Dok?
So actually, yung amag, it's everywhere. Di natin siya nakikita. Nagiging problema siya if it gets in contact with water and damp or warm areas, doon siya nag-grow. Doon siya nagiging problema sa atin, no? So, visually, makikita natin siya, obviously, yung green, black, or white spot sa bahay. So, yung mga amag na yan, may spores. Pag lumabas yung spores sa air, doon na-expose ang mga bata or every one of us. So, these spores can act as allergen. Anong ibig sabihin ng allergen? It's an irritant, it's an allergen. So, the body reacts to it. In what way? Pwedeng maging itchy yung mata, magsipon, sneezing, wheezing, mahirapan huminga, or shortness of breath. So these are just an example. And for patients who have asthma, pwedeng magkaroon ng bad asthma attack because this can be a trigger.
Fungus yan, Doc?
Yes, yung amag. Opo.
So parang
it's in the air.
Buhay.
Yeah, it's in the air, yeah.
Paano siya nabubuo?
It's spores It's
anong pinagagalingan niya?
Yeah, so pag high moisture, yung damp yung area, that's where it grows, and you can see it at yung commonly sa bathroom, sa kitchen or laundry area where the humidity is high.
Sa mga ganitong upuan yan, madaling amagin yung mga ganito,
That's
lalo
true,
na 'di ba? Sa mga masamasang mga lugar.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm just talking about the molds na nakikita natin. But there are those na hindi natin masyadong napapansin, like carpets, under the carpet, drywall. Pero you can smell it.
Yes, yung amoy ng amag.
Yung amoy amag.
Lalo na pag tag-ulan, di ba?
Exactly,
yung may sa labahin, naamoy mo yan. Sa mga medyas, naamoy
pag
mo yan.
hindi siya nag-dry properly, so nagkakaroon ng amag. And when this happens, it should alert us as parents and sa house na, kailangan natin malaman saan ang gagaling to because prolonged exposure can be bad for our health, especially sa mga bata. And tinanong nga ni Julius kung ano yung effect in children. I mentioned earlier about yung asthma and yung irritation and respiratory symptoms like yung nahirapan ka mag-breathe, wheezing, ganyan.
Anong gamot, Doc, ang binibigyan niyo sa mga bata?
We have antihistamines naman to control it, but in my practice, I always say, I just don't treat the children. I also want to look at the triggers. Kawawa naman kung parating gamot ng gamot. Yun pala yung reason nasa loob ng bahay.
Pwede naman pala linisin lang.
Linisin na lang. Eradicate the problem and everything else goes away.
Pero anong long-term effect nun sa lungs?
That's a good question. Well, you can have chronic disease, bronchitis, sinusitis, and asthma. It can cause a severe asthma in the future in among children. And also, may studies na nagsasabi na yung immune system natin magiging weaker with prolonged exposure of to molds. And in some cases, there are some reports in the US na they observed that the children had behavioral changes, parang nagiging hyper or may mood swings. Kasama din pala yun. Those are rare, but it happens. Usually, sa atin is respiratory sa Philippines. Ano tayo, di ba? Tropical country, but we have rainy season.
Correct.
Kaya
Ito na nga, rainy
na-exacerbate
season.
siya. Yeah. And we also have skin issues. And I think it's worth mentioning, Julius, you mentioned earlier, yung tungkol sa amag, naman when you eat it, spoiled food.
Mga ref, di ba? Pag matagal na nasa
Yeah, true. You can have...
Kita mo, parang green na siya, no?
Parang buhay na.
True.
Parang tatalo na sa mukha mo.
Sa mga cheese daw.
Okay, that's a good question.
Ba't sa cheese pwede yung amag?
Okay. Let me clarify. There are cheese. One of my favorites, the blue cheese, Gorgonzola, Stilton, and those blue cheese. Safe yon. May cheese na may amag na safe, and it's really good. It's my favorite.
Social na amag kasi,
I love it. I love that. But be careful kasi the soft cheeses hindi pwede. What are you what do I mean by that? Mozzarella, cream cheese, ricotta.
Gusto ng mga bata yan, mozzarella.
Basta once na nakita mo na nasa ref may amag,
tapon na.
to.
Di ba, hindi naman tama, Doc, na tatanggalin na yung parte na may amag?
Bawal. No. You can't
Kasi,
do that.
sige,
That's so
explain mo, Doc.
bad.
Di ba kasi ganun ang ginagawa, tinatanggal lang?
Kasi
Pwede pa itong
nagtitipid.
tanggalin natin yung, tapos kainin na natin iba.
wow.
Bakit, Doc?
Oh no,
Bakit?
that's so bad. Kasi, like for example, the bread, what you see on the outside,
yeah.
it's just on the surface.
Oo.
But meron pa siya sa ilalim.
Na hindi mo na nakikita.
Na hindi
in the
mo
naked
nakikita.
eye.
So, kunyari, okay na, tinanggal mo the upper part, pero may tira sa likod.
Na hindi mo nakikita.
Edi kinain mo na rin.
Ay.
Oo,
Pero
wag
pag cheese na matigas, pwede, tanggalin mo lang gano'n.
Well, like I said, there are two classifications. The hard cheese,
Hard cheese.
and the blue cheese,
Yeah.
yung gorgonzola,
Yeah.
Stilton. Yun, pwede yun. Kasi talagang kinakain natin siya na may amag. We love it. Diba?
Tsaka may process yun. Bago
they
maging
allow
blue
that.
cheese.
Oo.
So,
And
pwede
even-
masirang tiyan nyo pag gano'n.
No,
Kumain
the
ka
blue
na.
cheese, it's okay. Like the brie, the
Yeah.
brie,
Yeah.
yung sa ibabaw nun, those are amag.
Wag lang sa mozzarella.
Wag lang
yung mga
soft
gusto yun ng mga
cheese.
bata.
So,
Okay,
kunyari,
okay.
soft cheese, may amag na kain mo, masisira yung tiyan mo nun, Doc?
Pwede, yeah. Sometimes
Pwede,
they
no?
do. Oo.
Pwede.
Kaya we advise
Kaya
patient, tapon na. Tapon na lang.
Wag na
So,
pang hinayangan
Oo,
kaysa
oo.
ma-hospital pa yung mga anak.
True.
Oh, so as a doctor,
poison.
as a pediatrician, ano na lang maipapayo nyo sa mga nanay at tatay na nanonood sa atin ngayon, lalo na ngayong uso ang amag dahil tag-ulan na sa ating bansa?
Okay. So, Tin, I would like to go over it, kasi these are very practical concerns. Amag is everywhere.
Yeah.
And very easy. One, control the humidity. Okay, I'll give you numbers. 30 to 50% is a good number. Pero if you don't have the hygrometer, yung pang-measure, feel mo naman, if there's condensation in the walls, alam mo na, or damp, or the feeling, the amoy. So make sure your house is well ventilated.
Ayun.
Madali lang. Aircon,
Buksan ang mga
electric
bintana.
fan. Bukas bintana.
Oo,
As simple
yeah.
as that. And installing exhaust sa CR and then the kitchen or laundry area. Okay, that's number 2. And then, dry it up easily. Dapat pag may basa, ituyo agad. Ipaaraw, patuyuin kaysa yung...
Wag pabayaan kulob.
Correct. Yeah. And then, also, I want to talk about the natural cleaning solutions. Kasi
yeah,
it's very
natural.
easy.
Okay.
Nasa house lang natin. So, did you know that vinegar can kill almost 82% of all kinds of molds? So, what you do, if in small areas, i-spray lang ng vinegar and let it sit there for an hour.
Yeah.
And then, you can scrub, rinse, and dry.
Yun.
Another alternative po, pwede rin yung baking soda. The trusty baking
The
soda.
magic of baking soda.
Opo, yeah. So baking soda, 2 tablespoons, mix it in 2 cups of water. So same, you spray, soak it, and scrub, rinse, and dry. For resistant molds, pwede po nating ulitin yung cycle. So vinegar first, and baking soda next.
after. O yan napakinggan nyo na. Hindi kayo
Very
kailangan
easy
gumastos
lang.
ng malaki.
True,
Vinegar and baking soda lang para spray nyo lang para mamatay na yung amag na yan. Thank you, Doc
Thank
Jo.
you.
You're welcome.
How can they
You're
reach you, Doc? Do you have a Facebook or where do you
I have Instagram.
practice?
It's called The Kids Doc.
Ayan,
And
Kids
I
Doc.
practice in Cardinal Santos Medical Center. I'm there Mondays through Saturdays, so they can just reach out to my secretary.